What's going on, guys? It's Austin, and this is going to be one of my first story times that I promised to in a previous video. I've been thinking lately about what exactly I was going to talk about, but I think I'm going to talk about my time in military school. Now, I went to military school quite some years ago, called a Free State Challenge Academy. It was a second chance program. Now, I wasn't in any kind of trouble or anything to go on these programs. It was just to, get back up on my feet. I wasn't doing nothing with my life at the time. I mean, I was just sitting, gaming all day, really not doing nothing. So why not go out there and get some stuff done? So, and I thought it'd be pretty fun, so I decided to head to this place. Now, I actually got there at the last minute. I had to get all these different kinds of, setting up for getting into the program was actually pretty strenuous. You had to do 50 different things, and it was a little crazy. So, I remember day one, we actually got in there. I had one of the last two slots to get in. So I remember, I'm actually going to start this story before getting into the program. So, my father, my mom, and me, my sister, we went up there to the place where we were supposed to go, and it was kind of like a orientation. That's the word I was looking for, an orientation for the place. Now, there were a bunch of kids there. This was a while ago. And basically, we had the sergeants and the staff members there talking to us about the program and what we can and can't do, what we can and can't expect. Just a basic rundown. And they gave us a few exercises to show us what we were in store for the next 28 to 30 weeks that we were going to spend there. It was about a 5-month program, so I hope it was around 32 weeks. I don't know. I'll think about it later. I'm probably gonna drop a subtitle right around now. That's how long it was. So they gave us the rundown. Then they took all of the kids to a different room with one of the captains. And they actually had kept the parents in another room. So it's probably like 10 of us maybe, and 10 or 11. And they basically gave the parents in the other room a quick briefing of how things are going to go. They had a big packet. They tried to inform them of everything that was going on. When they took us to the other room, it was kind of funny because one of the kids didn't want to actually be there. Okay, so they didn't want to be there at all. Their parents were kind of forcing them. It was kind of, again, this is a second chance program. For me, I didn't really need anything from that program but for a lot of different kids, these are kids who mess up. They're messing up. They're in the street. They're doing the wrong things. This program's mainly for them. So one of these kids was just kind of being a jackass, right? He was just being a real douchebag to some of the captains, and the captain took him and to his parents said, "Listen, we can't accept somebody who doesn't want to be here. Like, they have to want to be here. This isn't this is a voluntary program. If he doesn't want to be here, we can't force him to be here. And he doesn't want to be here. He clearly said to us in that room, I don't want to be here." So they sent sent him home. And God knows what happened to that kid, because his father and mother were fuming. Of course, they said thank you for the opportunity, shook his hand and everything. They walked out, but they were fuming. So, don't know if that kid's even still alive right now. But if you are, buddy, you missed some good times. Because this might be this might be a series of me telling you some of my experiences there. So, we finish up and we head out. So, I think a few weeks later, it was time to go. It's time for day one. It's time to get serious. So I pack my bags. We have all our underwears, shorts, all the work. They give us a list of things that we would need for the program. So after I packed up everything, toothpaste and everything, we get there, right? And it was just a really long process. There were hundreds of different cars and different people, females, males, dads, moms, everyone's there, right? So everyone's getting checked. check. In every different stage, there's just different places that you go to and meet these different captains that you've seen already. It was a crazy time. But I remember seeing my mother and sister. Now, this was the first time in my entire life. Yeah, definitely one of the first times in my life that I've been away from home. I haven't been away from home too often. So, and a lot of us were like this. Okay, we were the age requirement was between 16 and 22. So a lot of us have not left home yet. So I was within that range, trust me. So a lot of people were emotional saying goodbye to their families because we're going to be here for a while. And we're not going to see them for months and months. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a long time. So we get all our stuff checked. A lot of our stuff actually, like our, mouthwash was getting taken away because it had alcohol in it. And people, for some reason, will drink alcohol to get, drunk or whatever. And so certain things got taken away from us. Whatever, paid our money for it, whatever. Just waste of fucking money. So, I might have to bleep that out. So, we get, they put us on the bus, take us to the, our barracks where we would be staying. Very interesting. I was actually, now anyone who knows anything about the Army, I got smoked day one. Now, not a lot of you may not know what getting smoked means, but it's very interesting. It's basically when you get destroyed. You work out, right? You that's as a punishment basically. When they work you out till you are done, you are physically incapable. Okay, and that's getting smoked. And then even when you're done and you're sweating and you're on the ground and you just can't feel anymore, they're gonna keep working you out. They're gonna keep yelling at you. Do these, do this, do that, and you're just like, dang, you're doing 50 push-ups, then 20 sit-ups, then it's madness, right? Now I'm a chunky boy, right? As you can see in my videos, I'm a chunky boy. This is how this ended up happening. Day one, by the way. So everyone was in line at our barracks because they were gonna give us a big old duffel bag, which included our pillows, our blankets, our sheets that we're gonna have for our bed and everything. They're gonna give us our. We had to get our own locks, but that's the point. So I'm in line, right, and I'm in line, and these two guys in front of me and behind me are talking to each other, right? Yada yada yada, laugh. Right? So one of those things made me laugh. Now, the big man himself, the first sergeant walked through. Now I'm not gonna give away any names, right? But first sergeant was crazy. First sergeant, if you're watching this, you were crazy. Okay, this man made my time there so much more entertaining because this man was the most typical, like, extreme sergeant you'll ever see in your life. But you'll get to know that as the story progresses, as the series go. This is part one, obviously. So he walks by and sees me, and I'm laughing because one of the things the guy said was pretty funny. Don't remember what he said, but it made me laugh. Now, in line, he was trying to talk to us, and the last thing you ever want to do in your life, if you're doing anything military related, is laughing while the big man is talking. So he looked at me and said, "Is something funny?" And I'm going to be using my current name. My internet name is like a replacement for my real name. Not that you guys need to know that or anything, but so my name's not really Austin Dagger, as you guys know. But he looks at me, and we go by last names there. They call us by our last names. So he looks at me and says, "What's funny, Dagger?" Right? And I look at him and I said, "Nothing, Sergeant." Right? Nothing. Nothing's funny. He says, "You know what? I'm glad you laughed. I'm glad this is funny. I'm glad we're having a good time here. I need to see you outside. Follow me." So I said, I'm done. I'm going to die day one. This is what I was afraid was going to happen. I'm going to die day one, right? Takes me outside. He says, "Listen, that was really disrespectful. I don't like that you did that. So you're going to get smoked." And it says, "I don't know what that means." I looked at him and said, "Smoked? What does that mean?" I guess I was the first person in that entire class to learn what the hell that meant. And it had to have been, it was towards the end of the day, but it still felt like it was like 95 degrees. This man, what he had me do so many different workouts, push-ups, sit-ups, mountain climbers, this weird leg lifting, and it was ridiculous. I almost lost my entire mind. Like, I didn't think I would ever experience pain like that in my entire life. Until I met, First Sergeant. First Sergeant, you don't play with First Sergeant. You don't laugh at First Sergeant. Some First Sergeant makes a joke. You look him in the eyes as if he just insulted your mother. So after he got done trying to kill me, he lets me back inside. I grab my stuff. I go up to my room and I meet my roommates. Oh man, Lord, where did I begin with these guys? It's all together. There was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. We had one of the bigger rooms. All right, now to give you guys a quick explanation of what's going on. 3 platoons. Okay, each platoon has 3 squads. Each squad has like 20 people in it. Now, first platoon and second platoon are males. And third platoon of females. Now, platoon 1 has 1, 2, 3 squads. Therefore, squad 1, squad 2, squad 3. Our second platoon has squad 4, 5, and 6. I was in squad 4 for life. And, you get the point. So, platoon 3 has, 7, 8, 9. I forgot to count. But there weren't as many females. So, like, there had to have been almost 200 guys and maybe, like, less than 80 girls. This was one of the times where we didn't have that many females, but it actually got worse after our class. So, anyway. The next day, I'm not going to go the next day, excuse me. Let's end the day. So, we're going to bed at 9 o'clock, so they told us all about how, the end of the day works, where, we gotta go get washed up in the shower, do our chores. We have a few minutes, like an hour or so just to chill. And then when 9 o'clock hits, lights out, boom, go your ass to sleep. Because you're waking up at around 4:40 or 4:30 tomorrow in the morning. And it's going to be hell on earth for you. So I try to get to know the guys. Everybody's pretty nice. Put all my stuff away. Immediately started missing my family because I knew I messed up. Why did I come here? It was almost instant regret, but it was a slight bit of excitement because you don't know what's going to happen. All you know is typically how military schools work are displayed on TV and movies. You're thinking you're going to get that, and it was worse. So I go to sleep and then wake up the next day. This is going to be day 1. Day 1 was they came in with whistles. They turned every light on. And I can't describe to you exactly how loud they were. And I fell out of my bed. The guy who was on the top bunk of me fell off on top of me because we were just shook. You're not used to getting woken up like that. That's a tornado in the area. It's time to go, and it's time, right? No, it wasn't that. These big muscly guys were yelling at us, and we weren't trying to mess with them. We had to go get online, so everyone had to stand on the wall and then count down every single person because they want to make sure everyone's in attendance because they're gonna kill us. And none of us were prepared. I was half asleep at this point, but I realized I better act like I'm full. It's over for me. I already got smoked. I ain't trying to have that happen again. I got 5 more months here, and I'm not trying to die before it ends. I'm trying to see the end of it. And that's going to wrap it up for part 1 of a series. We don't know how long it's going to be. It's up to you guys. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like button, subscribe, comment down in the comment section, and hit the bell icon so YouTube informs you when content does hit my channel. And that's it for me. I'm going to call it quits. I'm heading out. Peace.
Hasta